Welcome to Adventure Cities, where we're exploring Lexington, Kentucky.
Whoa, Chip!
Now hit those.
Ah! Chip! What the hell?
This isn't a tree house, it's a tree palace. I think this is the first time in my life that I've been more excited about the glass than the drink. I didn't expect to find a forest like this in Kentucky.
So you ready to go for a ride?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right.
Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, a lively city once nicknamed the Athens of the West, but better known today as the horse capital of the world. Whether you're a history buff, a bourbon drinker, a nature lover, or an adventure seeker, or all of the above, this warm southern town has something for you. To begin my journey, I head for one of Kentucky's famous horse farms, where visitors can get up close with some of the world's most majestic thoroughbreds.
We are a thoroughbred nursery. So all we raise are thoroughbreds, which means that after they leave us, they're taught how to be ridden. And then after they're taught how to be ridden, they go to the pros at the racetrack.
So what are you looking for when you're breeding? You're looking for a certain kind of shape or length of leg, or how does that work?
All those things, but ultimately you're looking for willingness. You know, a horse's desire to win.
So really you're breeding character. Right?
Yes, you are trying to find the character, because the character is that desire to win, blended with the athletic ability. I want you to meet one of our most famous residents, Oscar Performance. He's the world record holder at a mile. He ran it in 1 minute, 31 seconds.
So what does he do now? He's retired from the track.
He hangs out. He's got this nice 2.5 acre pasture.
Wow.
And during the breeding season, mares come and visit him because they demand his offspring.
They demand his Oscar Performance.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A short drive from Lexington, you'll find Red River Gorge, one of the few places on the planet where you can experience underground paddleboarding. How long were they mining down here for?
It started in the late 1800s and mined all the way up until the 1980s, so it gave them plenty of time to clear out this limestone.
And so they use the limestone for roads, right?
Mainly road constructions to open up eastern Kentucky to some developments.
And by digging out this to make the road, they've made us a road for today.
Yes,
right?
exactly right. And what I think is awesome is there used to be trucks cruising down here. They would
Really?
keep this water pumped out after they hit it.
Ah.
And that's something that's so easy to forget with up to 30 feet of water below us. If you talk to the drivers, they have some fun stories about their time driving down here when it was an active mine.
I bet they do. This almost looks fake. It almost looks like we're on a ride in Disneyland as well. Have they ever filmed any movies down here?
I've heard back in the day they filmed a few horror movies.
Yeah.
Not all successful, not all great plots.
I mean,
horror nonetheless.
they may not have had great plots, but they certainly had a great setting. Rich, caramel-coloured bourbon has been synonymous with Kentucky since the 18th century. Today, on the creative east side of the city in the warehouse block, there's one place where you can get hands-on with the drink in a completely different way. Morning.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Trifecta Glass Art Lounge.
Thank you very much
Yeah.
indeed.
I hope you got your dancing shoes on, because glass is very much a dance, and you kind of have to go along with the steps. We want you to just kind of free yourself up and come in and explore the material. And so Shane, our studio manager, he's gonna take you through that process and won't let you mess up too much.
You ready?
Yeah, let's make something cool.
Cool. Let's do it.
Blowing my own bourbon glass from scratch is mesmerizing and gratifying in equal parts. It's a moment of connection, not just with the art, but with the spirit of Kentucky itself. I think this is the first time in my life that I've been more excited about the glass than the drink.
That'll hold some bourbon.
That will definitely hold some bourbon. While my bourbon glass cools, I'm off to experience another of Lexington's unexpected adventures, this time above Boone Creek, just 10 minutes drive from downtown.
We call ourselves a Canopy tour because everything is built into the canopy. Once you get on that first platform, you're going to be elevated the rest of the day.
All right, let's get kitted up and get involved.
All right, now just to check the tightness on that, you're at a Metallica concert. Give me a good headbang. All right, I think we're good to go there.
All right, see you later.
Gotcha.
I brake too much.
Got here safe and sound. That's the primary objective.
I didn't expect to find a forest like this in Kentucky.
And when most people think of central Kentucky, they think of rolling hills, those horse farms. But right here in Fayette County, we also have a big deep gorge with palisades all around, creek running below. People don't understand that we have that geography right here in Fayette County. You don't have to go further into the mountains to get to that.
See you on the other side. Woo! I've stayed in some hotels before which don't have elevators, but this has to be some kind of record. One thing about this place is you can guarantee you're going to sleep well after all the exercise it takes to get to your bed. I mean, talk about retreats. We're in the middle of an enormous forest in one of the most spectacular accommodations that I have ever seen. This isn't a tree house, it's a tree palace. And to get this for the night is extraordinary. Woof. Oh, well, that was well worth the effort, but now I'm so tired after the climb, I think I need a little nap. Ah, lucky the bed's comfy. After some well-deserved rest, I'm ready to see Kentucky from a different perspective. The railway tracks. Hello, you must be Corin.
I am.
Very nice to meet you. So this is our ride, is it?
It is. This is what we call a rail bike. Are you ready to go for a ride?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right.
Being on the rail cars is almost like riding a racehorse because you put in a little bit of effort, but really the car itself is doing most of the work.
So as long as the person in the right seat is keeping a consistent pedal, that motor's working in full operation.
Wait, are you telling me, Corin, that I'm not doing anything? Even if I'm
You are. You want to know what you are? You're moral support.
As we got to the end of the rails, we ended up on this incredible cliff-top outlook.
It's absolutely gorgeous. You're right over top of the Kentucky River down below, the longest S bridge there, and right there across the way is Wild Turkey Distillery.
You know what? That makes me think the next place I'm going to visit is there.
I would definitely suggest that.
Today, 95% of all American bourbon is produced in Kentucky, much of it in and around Lexington. Across the region, scores of distilleries craft their smooth, smoky magic, drawing visitors from all over the world.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jonathan. Yeah, very nice to meet you.
Welcome to RD1.
Chris invites me to taste some of his award-winning bourbons and introduces me to a rather curious tool called a thief. This large copper drinking straw allows us to steal a taste of each bourbon directly from the barrel, giving us an authentic taste of Kentucky's finest.
So this is an applewood finish, and this is a rum cask finish. So we take casks that were finished with rum and we put that wood actually into the barrels.
Okay, so this is the applewood finish.
Applewood finish.
That is a feisty little number, isn't it?
And then you can come do the rum cask finish.
Yeah, this is the one that I'm interested in. All right.
Let's see what you think of that one.
Oh, that's glorious.
Yeah,
That is absolutely glorious.
it's a good one.
Kentucky's countryside is just as rich and appealing as its bourbon, with rolling fields and forests waiting to be explored. But to do it properly, you have to harness some different horsepower.
It's a 2016 Jeep JK Rubicon. We recommend at least 35-inch tires to run the trails we ran today. Looking really good right now.
Good.
I think you're natural, Jay.
Well, we'll see. Famous last words, Chip. There were moments where I thought I was going to tip the Jeep, but my instructor, Chip, always seemed relaxed. At least outwardly. Now what?
You're good. Just come this way just a little.
Whoa, Chip! What the hell?
Now hit no.
Ah! Chip! What the hell? This cave is awesome.
This is amazing. This is our go-to place. We're going in.
Okay, this is it. This is the final challenge. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go! Oh, yeah! Come on!
I can't believe you made it.
I know. Do you feel relieved now?
I do. I was really nervous to begin with.
Yeah,
you done great. You done great.
Well, we survived. And this place is amazing. I always knew Lexington was a horse town, but this trip showed me so much more. It's a food town, an entrepreneurial town, a creative town, a place you experience with all your senses. From the raw countryside to the rich culture and the smooth bourbon. I've seen sides of this Kentucky winter that are both unexpected and unforgettable.